Corey Holcomb reacted to the viral Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James confrontation, where Bron walked up on Stephen A. Smith and checked him for making comments about Bronny. Quick recap of the situation. While the Lakers were in the middle of a game, LeBron spotted Stephen A. sitting courtside and decided to take the opportunity to tell him to his face how he feels about the things Stephen A. has said about Bronny, but not just about Bronny, but making sideways comments about LeBron as a father. Some people believe that Bronny should be subject to criticism since he is now in the league, and while that is absolutely true, that isn't LeBron's problem. This is
pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. You're exposing your son like this?
See, it's one thing to criticize Bronny as a player and even LeBron as a player, but when you mention fatherhood and insinuating LeBron being a bad father for raising his son, training his son, and getting him to the highest level of the sport is where I believe he drew the line. Corey Holcomb and Kraig Facts, of course, spoke on the situation on 5150, and both of them believe LeBron was in the wrong for approaching Stephen A. the way that he did. Kraig believes that regardless of how you feel about Stephen A. Smith, he is a reporter and he has the right to his opinion no matter who he is speaking on, while Corey believes that LeBron shouldn't put himself in the situation because he is worth way too much money to lose it to people who provoke you. Corey's response was expected given the fact that him and Stephen A. had their own run-in a while back, and instead of standing on business like LeBron, he held up a deep-fried laid to the side chicken breast and smiled so hard for the camera you would have thought he reunited with his father. But nonetheless, listen to what they had to say about the situation right here.
I don't know. I love LeBron, but I wasn't feeling it.
You wouldn't have did it, right? It was.
Yeah, because you didn't approach them white reporters like that. And them motherfuckers been talking big shit for months. It's like, you know, I'm tired of successful niggas being quick to blackball, confront, try to damage, and, you know, just hurt the careers of black people who sometimes just report how they feel. It's like, regardless of how you feel about Stephen A. Smith, he has the right to have an opinion. And when you do work as a reporter, sometimes it's good to take the opposite opinion just to bring eyes to whatever it is you're trying to do. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Stephen A. Smith, but he does know how to make you feel emotionally attached to what he says. I think that's his goal in general, is to say, let me make people mad or whatever to bring attention to who I am. So it would have been fair if I seen LeBron run up on white reporters like that, but I'd never seen him do it. And I get it, it's his son, but this is a necessary part of the game. This is what comes with the territory.
Stephen A. Smith, let me just say this. He's the boy for his Caucasian bosses. Everything they want to say, they make him say. Everything, like they couldn't have a white man saying what Stephen A. Smith say. It'll bring too much outrage. Right. So they have Stephen A. Smith saying all kinds of god-awful things about his race.
Right.
So Stephen A. Smith, that's his job. It was a whole bunch of people who want that job. They used to have this fat dude on Fox. I don't know why I can't think his name. He talk like this.
Brian Windhurst or some shit like that?
No, I can't think his name. I can't believe I can't think his name. He said
Black dude?
I know Corey.
Oh, you talking about, I can't, damn.
Just a Campbell Soup kid looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's like, it's so many people that'll take that job to shit on black people to make their boss happy.
Yeah, that's so.
But LeBron dodged a bullet. See, LeBron, you are extremely famous. Yeah, Jason Whitlock, that's the whole ass nigga name we was talking about. Campbell Soup kid, look him up.
Campbell Soup kids are cute, but anyway.
LeBron dodged the bullet, man. See, LeBron was running off emotion right there.
Yeah.
And it can happen to anybody. Right. And I ain't gonna even lie, I don't hate LeBron. No. I actually, sometimes he does things that make me go, what the f?
Yeah.
Like when he was scared to speak up, they asked him about the dude. Remember the brother who got killed by the cops in New York? And I Can't Breathe. They asked him about his T-shirt. Yeah. And he kind of cowered it out when they was talking to him. Yeah. He wasn't like he is right now. You get what I'm saying? Because he wants to keep the sponsors and all them happy and be the face of the league. But now that he got enough paper, he'll run up on you because, you know, paper in the bank.
Right.
This ain't me dissing him. This me trying to tell LeBron, you can't lead with emotion even when you see bitch-ass Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. Smith is paid to egg on the non-blacks. He can't be the face of ESPN if he's only about black. Then it'll be a black network. Right. He has to say things that make white people be like, great point, Stephen A. I'm telling LeBron, I don't give what they say about Bronny. You can't take it personally because Bronny is in the spotlight because of you. And that's the realest. Homie, LeBron, we love Bronny, even though he trash NBA-wise. We love Bronny. Bronny is your seed. He look like you. We actually root him on, but when we saw he ain't super good, we was like, out of here. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't hate. Homie, if we didn't like you, dog, we'd talk about your teammate and your mama, homie. I'm just keeping it real. We don't diss LeBron.
And it did come back up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, homie, we even though we disagree with you on things, we love you, LeBron. We don't want to see you slap the shit out of Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith gonna press charges, and you gonna be going through whatever about that bitch ass nigga. And I'm saying, like, LeBron, you are the motherfucker that's up front because you've been that motherfucker for a long time. Right. Take it from a nigga who took an L handling his business. So LeBron I don't want to see you lose paper slapping this out of whole ass nigga that ain't gonna even hit you back if you slap him.
What if Stephen A. got a cold squabble? What if he like...
Man, Stephen A. ain't got no cold squabble, man. They showed him on the thing when he was punching the bag. Yeah. I think he was doing a couple of like little dumbbell lifts or something, so he had a little muscle with his arm. Yeah. But if you know anything about fighting, when you saw him in that thing, it's like, nigga, you'll get your ass whooped out here in these motherfucking streets. And I'm not saying nobody cake mix, but Stephen A. Smith don't want to see LeBron in no fight.
No, LeBron is a behemoth.
Right, LeBron, we root for you, man. Even though we disagree with you sometime about what you do, don't lose parts of your bag.
So did you disagree
on some emotion? Of course I disagree with it, because I know he was like, when I see that whole ass nigga, I'm gonna check him. And when he saw him, this was during a game.
This game was
You know, I wonder at that level of success, because you know, I done had some mild success. You done had some great success. You done had some success. But at that top level, like the top where he can a motherfucker like that take the level of honesty that we have to deal with daily?
Obviously he can't. But LeBron is going to find out about society when he retires and he tries to kick it and hang out. Because I'm not LeBron.
Right.
And I can't even kick it. The streets have been taken from me, dog.
Right.
Not because of most people, but there are people who try you because they hustle through the courthouse.
Indeed. Yeah, for sure.
LeBron, don't do it, homie. When somebody out of pocket with you, man, this is the truth. You gotta have people for that. When you can afford it, or when you can, you gotta have somebody for that.
This is a world when you got a little bit of success. This is a world full of Selena managers. This is a world full of motherfuckers that if they could kill you to become you and consume you and get away with it, you'd be somewhere choked out in the alley struggling for your life. It's everywhere you look, it's somebody looking and studying you, trying to figure out a weakness. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cold world, man.
So what y'all think about what Corey and Craig had to say about the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron situation? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.